tuned and we'll show you all the fun things they have here. A fun place to take your family is Mill Creek Metroparks Farm. It is located on Route 46 in Canfield, Ohio, and is across from the Canfield Fairgrounds. I met with Miss Lynn of Mill Creek Metroparks to learn more about the history of this farm. The day I visited the farm was the first day tractor wagon rides were being offered. Visit Mill Creek Metroparks website or Facebook page to find out activities that are available at the park. Stay tuned. So tell us a little bit about the history of the Metropark Farm.
I'm so glad you asked. So many people call us the experimental farm. And you did that, didn't you?
I did.
And it's so funny because that's what people still think of us as. And actually, back in 1914, Mahoning County residents did vote to make this the Mahoning County Experimental Farm in cooperation with Ohio State and the Extension. And they did all kinds of research in here for a good long period of time. But then in 1990, they approached Mill Creek Park about becoming a partner with them to offer education and farm tours and such. And then by 1994, Ohio State University said, we really can't fund the research farm anymore. So Mill Creek Park took it over. Okay. We actually rent the land, the property, from the Mahoning County Commissioners for $1 a year, and our contract is for every 40 years. So we have renewed, and we're good till 2070 or something like that.
Wonderful.
You know, they started out as a private family farm, the Ewing family, and we purchased. It was 275 acres. Did all kinds of research and everything. When we took over, we shifted it to education. So what you're going to find here with our tractor and wagon tours, just want to give people a little view of what goes on at the farm. We are a working farm. So we have a local farmer by the name of John Less who plants everything and harvests everything for us. Plants, favorite is sunflowers because people like to come in the fall for sunflower pictures. He just got done harvesting wheat. So out in one of the fields, you'll see the big combine that he used in order to harvest. And we have the animals here. So we introduce the kids and the families to the different animals that we have. Sometimes on the tours, they're able to pet a little chick or pet a little baby goat. And so it's just a way of bringing the farm to the general public, even though we are, I think, technically a farming community. A lot of people don't realize how important the farms are. If we don't have farms, we're not going to have any food.
Yes.
You know, and most of the food, you ask where it comes from, little ones are going to say from the grocery store. And we want to kind of give them the idea that, you know, where does the grocery store get that food? And it has to come from our farmers. So it's just a way of us to educate the farm. Now here at this complex, we do offer archery. There's an archery range, so you just need to bring your own equipment. We, of course, have the bike trail, which is 11 miles from end to end at this point. We have disc golf. Have you ever played disc golf?
I have not.
Me neither. I mean, I don't do regular golf, but disc golf to me is like golfing with a frisbee. So we have 2 disc golf courses. One is a 9-hole. It's said to be for the beginners, which would be you and me.
Yes.
And then back farther is the 18-hole. And that takes you through like the wooded areas and the meadows and the pastures and such. It's a little bit more challenging. Mm-hmm. And there's also a hiking trail all the way back there. Do you fish?
I do not.
I don't either. But a lot of people do like to fish.
Yes.
So we do have a pond that's up here by the trailhead to get onto the bike trail. And we also have a natural playground for the kids just to climb on some stumps and stack some rocks and such. Just natural, nature things that maybe would keep them engaged for a little bit. So there's a lot to do here at the Mill Creek Metroparks Farm, formerly known as the Mahoning County Experimental Farm. And we're just right across the street from the Canfield Fairground. And we do post a lot on Facebook and on our website, www.millcreekmetroparks.org. So if people are interested in finding out schedule of tours or classes or programming, it's all there.
called Book, and it's by Deborah Bruss, and it's illustrated by Tiffany Beek. Down at the farm, all was well until the children went back to school and the animals had nothing to do. They had no rides to share, no tug of war to play, and no one to scratch behind their ears or to ruffle their feathers. In the bright morning sun, the horse hung his head, the cow complained, the goat grumbled, the pig pouted, and the duck dozed off, and the hen heaved a sigh. Long about noon, when the sun was high above the barnyard, the hen squawked, "I'm bored, and I'm heading to town to find something to do." The animals followed her down the road, and you can see there's a sign that says, "The library." "Look," clucked the hen, "happy faces. This must be the place we're looking for. I'll go in and see if I can find something to do." "Nay, nay," whined the horse. "You're too small for such a big job. Leave it to me." The horse clip-clopped in. Politely, he asked for something to do, but the librarian could not understand the horse. All she heard was, "Nay, nay." So the horse hung his head and clip-clopped out. Next, the cow plodded in. Politely, she asked for something to do, but the librarian could not understand the cow. All she heard was, "Moo, moo." So the cow complained and plodded out. Now it was the goat's turn. He trotted in. Politely, he asked for something to do, but the librarian could not understand the goat. All she heard was, "Baa, baa." So the goat grumbled and trotted out again. Slowly, the pig ambled into the library. Politely, she asked for something to do, but all the librarian heard was, "Oink, oink." So the pig ambled out to tell her friends. Up flapped the hen, and she announced, "I'm going in, and no one is going to stop me." And into the library she flapped. "Book?" clucked the hen politely. The librarian looked around and said, "What's that noise?" "Book, book," clucked the hen. The librarian scratched her head. "Who's that?" she asked. "Book, book, book," clucked the hen quite clearly. "Oh, is that what you want?" asked the librarian, and she handed the hen 3 books. You could see the animals are very happy. So then here's a sign. It's pointed toward the farm. They're headed back to the farm. Back at the farm, the horse, the cow, the goat, the pig, the duck, and the hen gathered around the books. The barnyard was filled with neighs, moos, baas, oinks, quacks, and books. Their sounds of delight lasted until sundown. Look, they're having their own story time. All the animals were happy except for the bullfrog. And do you know what he said? I already read it. The end.